Mark, is that you?
Yep, it's me.
Oh, perfect. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. And you can see my screen okay?
I can.
Perfect.
And everybody can hear us.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
We should have about 65 people joining us.
Okay. I'm just going out to grab the PowerPoint here. So how has your week been?
Good.
Good.
Busy.
Yeah, mine too. Today has been the busiest day of the week, which is not normal for me on a Friday.
Whenever you want to start, everybody can hear us and see us. So.
Perfect. Great. Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. If you have questions along the way, there is the ability to do a chat on your screen. If we find that we're having a lot of questions, we could probably unmute everyone here towards the end. Thank you, everyone, for taking time out this Friday afternoon to call into our webinar. We're going to be going over a lot of things that we have touched on in previous calls, but we do have a few pieces of information that might be new. Just a quick overview of the conference. Our opening keynote speaker is Ram Sharan. Our Everything Legal this year will again be facilitated by Ken Yerkes from Barnes & Thornburg. I say Thornsburg all the time. And our closing keynote speaker is Seth Godin. So pretty exciting. I meant to tell you, this is Keisha Underwood, by the way, and we have Mark Records on the line. We may have a few others from our exhibitor committee. So if you have a question that I might not be able to answer, I think there will be one of us on the call that can get it answered for you. But I will try my best. The exhibitor hours for this year. Monday the 29th, doors will open and begin at 11:30 a.m. and go until 6:30. Remember, we do have a reception that evening at 5, and that goes until 6:30. You guys will be able to speak with and visit with attendees as the reception is going to be there in the convention center. Lunch for that day will be from 11 to 11:30, and Tuesday we will begin at 9:30, and we're going to close up a little bit earlier this year than from last year. We are going to begin shut down at 2 p.m. Again, lunch that day will be at 11 until 11:30. Lunch is going to be part of the convention center. If you did attend last year, we had a separate area for lunch, but we've kind of mixed that into the exhibit hall. So people will still be able to see your booths and you'll be able to engage with them throughout the lunchtime hours. Exhibitor drop-off. This is going to be really key. You can drop off your materials and set up your booth on Sunday or Monday. Sunday you can begin at 5 p.m. and go until 7:30. The garage doors will be open that entire time. The next day, Monday morning, you can set up from 6:30 until 8 a.m. Again, the garage doors will be open during that entire time. But on Tuesday, from 8 to 10, you'll still be able to set up, but the garage doors will be closed. So we ask that you have all of your materials brought in by that time. Otherwise, you'll be able to come into the convention center from a different door, just not the garage door. Upon arrival, there will be a registration desk where you'll be able to find myself and a few other exhibitor committee members. We'll be there to greet you and help direct you to your booth. We do have a sponsorship opportunity for all of you. We are going to be doing a series of cash drawings, $100 cash drawings, and you are invited to participate in that. If that is something that you are interested in, please let us know. You can actually email the exhibitors committee, or you can email Mark if you've been in communication with him before. We would love to have you guys participate in that. We think it's going to be really exciting, and attendees are really going to enjoy that this year. That's going to be something that's actually new. Some additional information. We have a site.
Hey, Keisha, your audio just cut out. Hey, Keisha. Maybe mine did. Can everybody hear me? I think Keisha cut out somehow. Okay, people can hear me. Hey, Keisha, we can't hear you. Can you text her real quick?
Oh, Lord, sure.
Okay, I'm going to try to get her back. Sorry about this. Four two eight 3856. Text her real quick. 428 3856. Okay, we're texting her, trying to get her back. Hey, Diana, I just unmuted you if you want to say anything. Diana says, no, I don't.
Oh, hey, Mark. Oh, hey, Mark.
Okay, Diana's on her computer phone, or a computer mic, so. All right, go to questions pane. Okay. She is talking away and it's not coming through. Yep. Okay, I can't get her back. We're trying to call her. So I see Karen Cicada is on here. Do you want to? Hey, Karen Cicada, if you enter your audio pin, I can unmute you and maybe you can fill in for until we can get Keisha back. Can you call the Herman and Kittle main number? Okay. Mm-mm. I can't put myself on hold because. Okay.
All right, I think I am back now. Perfect. Thank you.
You are back.
Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what happened. I was sitting here talking, and it just went blank. And so I got disconnected somehow. So I do apologize. I am not sure actually where I guess I left off. I think we actually got to the end of the PowerPoint. And I
No,
want,
you were at Seth Godin. You were talking about the keynote speaker, so you better
oh my
re-rack back that far.
I was sitting here talking to myself the whole
You
time.
were.
I apologize. Wow. Okay, so let's take a couple of steps back. I do apologize, guys. So you weren't able to hear me. Were you able to see?
Yes, I see the slides, and
Okay. Did you see me flipping through those, or did it just really shut
well, now
everything
I
off?
don't see your slides anymore.
Really?
Oh shoot.
Okay. How about?
There we go.
Okay. All right. Okay. Again, I apologize. So I'm going to go back through these and go through them pretty quickly. So please just follow along as I go on. Mark, thank you for getting me reconnected, and thanks for those people that were texting and telling me I was disconnected. So with the exhibitor hours, we'll try this again. Monday, the 29th, the doors will open at 11:30 a.m. and they will remain open until the end of the reception that evening, which ends at 6:30. The reception begins at 5 and will be near the exhibit hall, so you guys will experience pretty regular traffic during that time, so we do encourage you to engage attendees as you can. Lunch for Monday and Tuesday will be at the same time, 11 to 11:30, and lunch is actually incorporated into the exhibit hall, so it's no longer its own separate room. So we hope that that continues to help engage attendees during that time. And then on Tuesday, the exhibitor hours are 9:30 until 2. This is a little bit earlier than we've had in the past to goes down at 2. We hope that folks find that as a little added convenience, because I know in the past people do tend to start leaving about that time. The drop-off. So drop-off and booth setup begin on Sunday evening from 5 to 7:30. The garage doors to the convention center will be open during that entire time. On Monday, the garage doors will be open for you to enter and set up between 6:30 and 8. The garage doors will close at 8 a.m., so we ask that you really try to get your large things, if you have them, in by that time. Otherwise, you'll have to enter through a public entrance of the convention center. But you have until 10 a.m. on Monday to set up. There will be a registration desk for everyone to visit upon arrival. Someone from the exhibitor committee will be there to greet you and help direct you to your booth to get set up. We do have a sponsorship opportunity. This is new for this year. We're doing a number of cash drawings throughout the day on Monday and Tuesday. We do invite you to participate in that. You can contribute or sponsor $100 towards those drawings. It does give you the ability, obviously, to feature your company with your name and your logo. We think that this is going to be pretty exciting for attendees because it continues to have more engagement throughout the exhibition hall. Some additional information. We have a silent auction again this year. We invite everyone to participate. If there are things that you would like to donate, that would be wonderful as well if you'd like to do that. The proceeds from the silent auction go to benefit the SHRM Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization that provides scholarships, research, and education to the advancement of the HR profession. We do have the app available. If you would like to download that, you can download that actually now. There's a link here. You can see what we've got out there so far. We are continuing to add things to that. There's some pretty cool stuff out there. So I invite you to download the app and participate in the silent auction. A couple of questions that we get pretty routinely. Wanted to kind of wrap things up with answering those again. We've got some questions about getting more badges, or, you know, does someone have to always be wearing a badge while they're at the booth? Yes. Your booth registration comes with 3 badges or 3 passes. They are not assigned to an individual, so you can interchange those among your volunteers throughout the day if you like. Those volunteers who are wearing a badge do have the ability to visit and participate in all areas of the conference. So if there are programs that you want to attend, you can do that. If you feel like you do still need additional badges, you can get those. You can purchase those for $200. You can reach out to myself or Mark, and we can assist you with that. The app that you will use for scanning attendee badges is called iLeads, and that is from Barzatan Connects. You can actually download that from the App Store or Google Play. You will notice as you download the app, it'll ask for you to accept an agreement clause, and then you will be asked for an event code. The event code I don't think we have yet, but if we do, I will let Mark chime in and share that with us. I actually just caught a question on the screen. Can you send this deck to us, the slide deck? Absolutely, we will send this PowerPoint to you. And let's see, scanning the barcodes. If you have attended conferences in the past that use this app, the app basically uses the camera feature on your phone to scan the barcode on an attendee's badge, and their information is uploaded to your company account. So you can contact them during or even after the conference if you would like to do so. So it's pretty easy. You do not have to use just one device for scanning. If there are 2 or 3 people at your booth, those 2 or 3 people can all have that app, and their scans will upload to your company account. We also have a social media app that we use. It's called Visibo. This app is actually up and active today, so you are welcome to download that app today. There are a series of things that you can find on that app: the schedule, all of the exhibitors, their booth information, who's attending, just messages that people are sharing out to attendees. So I definitely encourage you to download that app. If not today or soon, do that while you're at the conference. I think you'll find a lot of helpful information there. I think that was actually my last slide, so I am going to open up the table to any questions or to my other committee members if there are pieces of information that they would like to share that maybe I missed. Mark, if there's anything that you want to share, feel free.
Okay, just put your questions in the question pane and I can answer them, or Keisha, or we also have Karen Sakeda and Diana Vida. Each of them are doing different pieces of the exhibit hall.
Perfect.
All right. Nothing's typed in right now.
Okay. There was the one question someone asked: can we send the slide deck? Yeah, if anybody wants the PowerPoint, we can just send that out to the entire group. That's fine.
Okay. And we'll be getting the iLeads thing on Monday, they told us. We've uploaded the entire attendee list and sent them the exhibitor list as well, so they'll be sending us back. Each individual exhibitor will have a different login method, and so you can get your leads. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Nobody's asking anything else, it doesn't look like.
All right, well, we have received many questions through our email, so continue to use that if questions come up later. We appreciate your time this afternoon, and we will go ahead and end on that note.
Great.
Thank you, everyone.